One of your restaurant favorites is giving back to the Bay Area. Arby's Day of Giving is happening June 24th. And John Wade, owner and CEO, joins us now to tell us about Day of Giving and what this means. So welcome to the show. Great to have you here.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity to talk about it.
Yeah. So let's talk about the Day of Giving and what it means and how it got started.
Well, the Day of Giving is where Arby's, we come in and we give $100,000 away to 10 local charities, so $10,000 to each charity. And it started about 5 years ago when we started our foundation. And since then, we've raised $5.8 million that we've given away. And this is our first time in Tampa, as we just recently bought all the Arby's in Tampa. So we're really looking forward to coming down.
Yeah, well, we're glad you're here. So I'm curious, how can customers help out in all this?
Well, they can go to the website, and the website is at the AESFoundation.com, and they can submit a application for their charity, and then we go through an exhaustive process to determine which charities are going to get the $10,000 donations.
So what kinds of organizations are you hoping apply for this?
Well, we've given away money to veterans. We've given away money to backpacks for kids. We've given away money to Humane Society. So really any foundation or any charity can apply. And then we use a filter of our value system to determine which are the best ones to give it away to. But typically we lean more towards veterans. We lean more towards children. We learn, especially hungry, those kind of things we were definitely focused on.
Yeah, so you're giving away up to $100,000. How big of an impact can that make for some of these local nonprofits?
Well, sometimes it's really interesting because we give each one of the nonprofits an opportunity to talk about themselves that day. And one of the questions I always ask them is, what's their annual budget? And sometimes we're giving away money to a charity that might have a budget of $10,000. So we're doubling their budget or making their budget for the entire year. So we don't always give it away to the big charities that have millions of dollar budgets. So I think it can make a huge difference.
Yeah, so there are so many nonprofits out there. And as you mentioned, some are pretty small. So if someone's watching, they can nominate a nonprofit that they've used or if they're affiliated with. It's that easy, right?
Absolutely. It doesn't have to be one you work for. You can absolutely do one you're passionate about. Like I'm passionate about things that, like, there's a backpacks for kids. It's one that was always passionate to me, where kids who are having trouble eating or finding food over the weekends get to take a backpack home. Those are always ones that we focus on and draws our attention to, but it can be anything. I'm also passionate about Alzheimer's for reasons that my personal and my family. So that makes it a big deal for us, is we can focus on anything that is passionate to the people.
I love this. And so you talked a little bit earlier about how you select the winners, but tell me a little bit more about what exactly you're looking for and how someone can position themselves to maybe win this.
Well, one of the things that we do is that we, like I said, is an exhaustive process. We will go through and look at every charity to look at how much actually gets to the person that they deserve. We don't want to give it away to somebody that's going to use it for marketing and for salaries. We want to make sure that the money we give actually gets to the person or the group in need at the end of the day. So we focus on that primarily.
Okay, and so this is all happening June 24th. Can we nominate up
Yep.
until then, or how does that work?
Well, we want all nominations by May 22nd so that we have time to review them and to pick the 10 charities and get set up for June. But if you can submit to aesfoundation.com by May 22nd, we'll be coming down and making the decisions on June 24th.
Well, John, this is so great. Thank you for doing this in our community, and thanks for talking with us today.
Great to have it. Appreciate it. And make sure you get your applications in.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, and again, if you want to learn more, you can head to aesfoundation.com.